Hey everyone, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am happy to have you. In today's video, we are going to be doing a quick recap of my last budget cycle and preparing for the next one. So if you are interested in that, I hope you'll stay tuned. All right, you guys, we're here. The end of the year is here. It's craziness. So I just can't even believe how fast this year has gone by, and for those of you who have been here, thank you. I just wanted to say thank you for being here with me and for tuning in and just being here. I'm happy that you guys are here and that you keep coming back, and I'm just thankful for you guys. So anyways, today we're gonna go over my budget for the last 2 weeks. For those of you who are new here, I only budget my income. I don't budget my husband's income. So there may be things that you don't see on my budget because they're not paid from my check, from my income. Also, I get paid bi-weekly every other Friday, and I budget per paycheck. So I budget for 2 weeks at a time. And in doing that, I don't have to estimate how much my bills are going to be because I already know. So I budget just my bills that are coming due for the next 2 weeks, and then bi-weekly expenses over here. So I already know my income, I already know what my bills are, so it's fairly easy for me to go through my budget that way and prepare my budget. The numbers in my expenses, I have been using the same numbers, the same amounts, and it seems to be working pretty well for me. So anyways, in my last budget, we had, like I said, my bills stay the same, so what I put here as budgeted is actual. The only thing that fluctuates are my expenses, because obviously I don't know how much I'm going to be spending for groceries, gas, food fund, miscellaneous, and water, which is the water jugs for our drinking water for the house. So I budgeted $495 for these expenses. Spent a total of $330, which gave me a difference of $165. So my bills right here, my gas bill I thought was $54, but it was really only $29 because, you guys, I ended up paying it late. I know, I completely forgot about it, but I paid it late so that when I got my new bill, it had my previous balance plus my new balance. So my previous balance was $25 plus the $29 equals $54. So after I calculated out what my actual expenses were and subtracted everything from my total, including the extra $25 that I over budgeted for my gas bill, we came in under budget by $190. I'm going to leave that extra $25 that I budgeted for gas, just leave that in the bank. It is what it is. And then we had a total of $165 in cash from my expense envelopes that I'm going to be using as rollover money. Hey everyone, just me interrupting me. I felt a little weird going through my budget with me this go around, and I couldn't quite figure it out, but I figured it out. Normally I write out all of my numbers with you guys, and this time I had written everything out already. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just totally thrown off, and if it throws you off, I'm so sorry. But anyways, I will try to remember next time to just write it out with you guys, because I think it flows a little bit better than me just pointing at a bunch of numbers. So I'm sorry if the flow is a little funky this time around, and if it throws you off, I apologize, because it threw me off too. So anyways, here, getting back to the video. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Where is it? Oh, moving on to my budget for the next 2 weeks. Let me see if can I put this in here? I think it'll be okay. So for the next 2 weeks, let me get a pen And let's see, what color? You guys, I don't know why I have such a hard time with colors all the time. So let's just use this blue color. This payday is the 13th of December. So with this paycheck on the 13th, we are going to pay the phone insurance for me, the phone insurance for my daughter, as well as our cell phone bill and our electricity bill. Okay, so I highlighted those bills in the same color that I highlighted payday so that I know that these bills are coming out of this paycheck. So total bills, I have $4 for my phone insurance, $195 for the cell phone, $88 for the electricity, and $10 for my daughter's cell phone. And that's for our cell phone insurance. So bills total $297, which if I subtract $297 from my total income of $1,884, then that leaves me with $1,587. So sorry, I should have started here with my income. So I came in at $1,676. My rollover money is $165, and then this and that is whatever money that I earn from either Etsy and or YouTube. I take a percentage out of that for, and I put it here for this and that because that's what I'm giving on top of that income, or that's what I'm giving based on that income, and it's going to come out in my giving sinking fund. So I want to make sure that I show it coming in so that I can show it going out and the amounts are equal. So all this together totals $1,884. So $1,884 minus my bills of $297 leaves me $1,587. I budget $300 for groceries, $40 for fuel, $80 for food fund, $60 for miscellaneous, anything that I might need that are outside of these categories, and $15 for our water jugs, again drinking water for our home. So my biweekly expenses are $495. So if I take $1,587 and subtract the $495, I am left with $1,092. Moving on to our savings area here. Since I budget bi-weekly, for my mini Mondays and for my Faith Fridays, I take out $100 for each of those so that I can, for my mini Mondays, I have $100 that I can split between 2 Mondays, which is $50 each week. And the same for my Faith Fridays. I take out $100, split that into 2 Fridays for $50 each. I'm also taking out $100 for my vacation binder. We are planning a trip to Hawaii next year, and I have made it a goal to take out $100 per paycheck for that vacation. And then right here, I have games. I'm taking out $100 for my games, and then I also have this line item right here that's for games, and it has RO for rollover money of $165, and that's coming from this rollover money up here. So it's incoming here and outgoing here, if that makes any sense. So once I take out all of the savings, that's $465. So $1,092 minus $465 leaves me $627 to go towards my sinking funds. So on the next page, I have my sinking funds tracker. I just note up here that I'm working with $627 so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. I considered maybe making a 2-page spread like this, but I decided that I'm gonna just keep it like this. So for my priority, this is my priority section. I have giving, so my giving is $210. Next holiday, I'm putting $20 in, and my next holiday envelope is exactly what it says. It's whatever next holiday is coming up. So since we just passed Thanksgiving, we're going to roll that money over into Christmas. Once we finish Christmas, we'll roll that money over into whatever next holiday we celebrate, whether it's an actual calendar holiday or a family barbecue or anything like that. That will come out of the next holiday envelope. So that's getting 20. Date night is getting 20. My kids are each getting 20. Dentist is getting 40, and my month ahead is getting 40, which right now is all going to groceries, but we'll get to that in my cash stuffing. For my annual sinking funds, these are all the things that are due annually. I have Auto Club at $10, Canva is $5, Costco $7, dog tags is $10. We're accumulating money for that, but we still need to actually get their dog tags. They're late, I know. Our escrow account is $15. My P.O. box is $12. Prime, we are fully funded, so we're not contributing to that anymore, and I think that's due in June, if I'm not mistaken. Tahoe tags are $5. Our taxes are $15, and that's to pay our accountant to help us with our tax preparation. And then truck tags is $7. So my total annual sinking funds is $86. For my revolving sinking funds, we are going to put $20 to gifts to kind of build that back up a little bit, because I have been dipping into that. And then pool supplies at $20 and the peppers at $20. So total revolving sinking funds is $60. And then in my long term, even though most of this is funded through my mini Mondays, I did want to put $15 towards medical, and then that'll give me an even $1,000 in my medical sinking fund. So that's the only reason why that is there. So once we total up all of my sinking funds, that comes out to $551. So if we go back here and we take $551 away from $627, which was left after we deducted all of our savings, we have $76 left, and I'm just going to leave that as a buffer. Okay? I don't know if this is following the same flow as my last budget with me. I feel like I'm doing something different, but I don't quite know what that is. But anyways, we are going to need a total of $495 for my biweekly expenses, plus $400. We're not going to count this $165 because we already have it from my rollover money from my last expenses from my last 2 weeks. So we already have the $165 in cash. So we just need this $400 for these other things. And then we're also going to need $551 for my sinking funds. So we're going to need a total of $1,446 in cash. So I will do my cash breakdown off camera, but I think that's going to be a good working budget for me. So we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of excited. I think because November was a magic month for us, we got 3 paychecks. I think it's having a little bit of impact now into December, where there's not so many bills falling in the same pay period. I think, I don't even know if I'm describing that properly, but anyways, I haven't gone ahead and started prepping anything in my 2025 binder yet as far as filling in my bills, but I think the next 2 weeks out from my next payday on the 27th, I think the next 2 weeks should be pretty light. It'll probably only be like my gas and water bill, I think. But anyways, I'm kind of going off the rails here, you guys. Sorry about that. But anyways, I think that's going to be a good working budget for us this go around. I think this $300 in groceries plus whatever we have in next holiday should be enough to cover what we're contributing to Christmas this year. So we'll see. If not, I can always pull it from miscellaneous, or I can pull it from somewhere. I have obviously cash in my envelope, so yeah, it'll be fine. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me today, you guys. Oh, as a reminder, I have these budget worksheets available in my Etsy shop if you're interested. I have the worksheets, I have the calendar that's 1 page on on one side it has a bigger gutter if you want to hole punch it on this side, or if you want to hole punch it on this side, there's one that has a bigger like gutter on the left for hole punches if you want it on this side. So but yeah, the budget worksheet, the sinking funds tracker, the expense tracker, these are available in my Etsy shop if you are interested. So that is going to do it for me today. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. And thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.